Okay, but Mr. Carmen, I want the Thwomp to have a face. Alright, so here we go. Let's give the Thwomp a face. Edge select first up because I've got these rounded corners. I'm going to alt select those corners. Let's look at it from front view. Oh, I wanted to do it to all of them. So because I've gone and applied the mirror, I should have done this before applying the mirror. Alright, so let's look at it from the front view again and Control B to bevel. Extend that out, maybe give it 2 points there. Okay, so it adds some extra geometry up there in the corner. All right. All right, so that's part one. Part two. Now, I just kind of want to look at the face and figure out what's going on here. Okay, so I'm going to need an edge loop here that is going to represent the top of the mouth, an edge loop that's going to represent the bottom of the mouth, an edge loop that's going to represent the middle, I guess. I probably want one for each row of teeth, actually. So I'm going to call this one the top of the mouth, this one the bottom mouth, or this one the bottom of the mouth. That's the top teeth, and let's add that right there for the bottom teeth. And then I want to grab and adjust, or I want one in here for, I want a couple in here for the eyes. Okay, I'm going to start with the mouth. So I'm going to go on vertex select. I don't want x-ray mode on. I only want to be affecting the points on the front here. And it's just, I have to be looking at it straight on front orthographic. If you're not in front orthographic, you're going to be breaking something. And you take and you start kind of moving these around. And if you find, hey, I need an extra vertex, drop an extra edge loop in there. Okay, I think I could use another one right there. So let's grab that. There we go. Don't get these overlapped. So don't start, like, don't bring it over, bring one down below. You should be looking at squares the whole time. Okay, so there's that. Let's get that one raised up out of the way because this needs to come up like so. Don't touch the ones on the side. Probably bring that down a little bit. Let's drop another edge loop right there. So I can round out that mouth some more. All right, so I'm just positioning these. So I'll be right back. All right, so there we go. I got the rest of them positioned. So I've got a top row of teeth, a bottom row of teeth. Oops, that one's too high. Grab that, bring that one on down. There we go. So I've got those positioned. So I've got the top row of teeth, the bottom row of teeth, and the upper and lower lips, as well as the sides. Now, for this part, let's go ahead and grab this and form the bottom edge of the eyes. And let's use this for the eyebrow, I guess. Whoops. Grab, not rotate. I'm going to put that right there, actually. Bring that one on down. And as long as you are working with triangles, or I'm sorry, with quads, you're going to be okay. All right, so let's add another loop here. Bring that one on down like that. And bring that one on down like so. So I'm forming roughly what's going on over here. Let's add an edge loop this way for that part. Maybe an edge loop over here for that part. grab, not rotate. Okay, that time I just scrolled up with the mouse wheel. And then I want one here that's going to be at the top of the eyes. Alright, I'm going to bring this one on down, bring that one on up. With the eyeball area here, doesn't have to be perfect. Uh-oh. Press the wrong button there. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're actually going to, what I'm going to do here is kind of cut out the eye area and drop an eyeball in there. Alright, so I have this roughly mapped out where these parts are. I guess I need another edge loop right in there for this. Alright, let's grab that one. You want to check both sides because I'm not modeling symmetrically. Actually, why am I not modeling symmetrically? Hold on a moment. Let me change this up. Okay, so I'm going to go transparent. Yeah, what am I thinking? Let's select faces. Let's grab everything on this half and delete it. And then let's add a mirror modifier. Okay, only on the x-axis for this one. Turn the clipping on. Select all. Okay, grab it and let's move it in a little bit. And grab it and move it out a little bit on X. Okay, there we go. Now I only have to model one side. Uh-oh, still have a broken seam right there. So let's, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, edit mode. All is selected. Grab on X. No, grab on X. Bring it out. Okay. There we go. Lost that seam. Okay, I had some faces there overlapping a little bit. Now I don't. All right, so back to this. And now I probably want to change up some of those points. I won't bore you with that part. All right, so I got that. I paused the video for a moment and got that reconfigured so that when I look at it from the front again, they're all lined up. Okay, so with that done, I can now go in here and let's start out by turning the X-ray back off. Face select for the eyeball. And I'm going to face select for all the mouth parts too. Alright, move it this way. Let's extrude that back some. Just a little bit. Okay. Now back to the front view, and I'm only doing a little bit because I don't want, oh no, that's fine. I'm gonna go back to just the eyes now, and let's grab that on Y. So I'm only going backwards. Okay, make a nice little cavity for the eyeball, and I'm actually going to scale that up bigger. Okay, so if transparency's on, you see I made that eye socket much larger than the original hole. All right, next I'm going to go grab those mouthpieces again, back to the front. Okay, because probably do better with circle select. So circle select, you press C on your keyboard and you can get circle select, and then you press enter, and I'm going to scale that in a little bit. So it's giving me like the edges of the lips. Okay, then I'm only going to go and select the cavity for the mouth. And let's extrude that back. Actually, let's extrude it back a little bit for the teeth. And then let's extrude, scale it up. And I should probably go to see through. Okay. Scale that on Z. So I only want it to go up. So that's the back side of the teeth. And then I'm going to extrude it back into the mouth. And I'm going to scale on Z again. So get it from the front, make sure I'm not getting too big. Scale on Z. Alright, there we go. Let's turn transparent back off and take a look at that. Let's hide my empty. Look at it with some light. And look, we got a mouth happening. We got eye sockets happening. Okay, let's go to cycles so you can see this a little bit better. So if I go here to front view and let's go back into solid mode. Back into edit mode. That's where the eyes are, okay. So I want to do right click, oops, shift right click. There we go. Drop the 3D cursor like right in the middle of the eye socket there. A to add a UV sphere. Let's make that UV sphere minimal because this is pretty low poly. I'm going to go 8 and 6. Okay. And then let's scale it down. There we go. Scale it down. Oh. Hold up a moment. Let me turn clipping off. There we go. Now let's scale it down. There we go. So I got eyeballs that are a little bit bigger. I can position, I can tweak the eye holes so that they fit better. But there we go. Eyeballs, and then let's do one other thing along this edge here. Let's give this a slight bevel at all the way around on front and the back. Not that one, that one. Okay, Control B. Alright, now back into edit mode. Okay, so now in edit mode with the vertexes here, I can go and let's press L on this one. Let's move it. Whoa. Select away from that. There we go. L. Maybe scale that a little bit smaller. That might have been too big. Grab that, move it in a bit tighter. So at this point, I'm looking more at my model than the reference. And then if I grab this edge right up here, so Alt, click that edge there, that's where that eyebrow thing was running, right? Let me turn my empty back on. Yeah, that's tracing the line of that eyebrow. So I'm going to look at it from the side view, and let's just grab that on the Y, bring that out just a little bit, maybe rotate it some. Look back to the front view. There we go. Let's go back to on gray mode without the reference. See how that looks. All right, and we got a face.